and the other was Rabbi Zalman Shem Shalomi. Shlomo Carlebach went all the way back to his Hasidic roots. And he also was a very learned man, called a Talmud Chacham. Very, very learned man. And he was being groomed to be the Rosh Yeshiva at Lakewood, the Lakewood Yeshiva in New Jersey. And he had other plans. And most of the melodies that you hear, not only here, but also other synagogues, were written by this Shlomo Carlebach. You have Zalman, who then went and he explored every religious facet available. He became a Sufi, a Sikh, born again, who knows what. It was wonderful. Like, he went to a Hindu monastery and lived there for a while. And he took the kernel, we call this, in Zohar, it says, Botsina Kordanuta, which means a wheat kernel. Like, you take a little kernel from every tradition, and he brought it back to Judaism. And so what you have is just a cornucopia of different spiritual expressions within Judaism today. And he's the reason why we have yoga, before services, or, there's a meditative element, is because he had helped to encourage that as well. I know I'm making a long story longer. So this is what happens when I don't have a sermon. I just go on for hours, but I won't. So he writes this through time and space. Through time and space, your kavod is illuminated. So who do you think is being addressed here? Who are we talking to here?
God.
God. All right. What if I was to say that we were talking to time and space?
God.
That's God too. Exactly. It's all the grid of God. So there's this Rebbe, the Chernovitzer Rebbe, and he says, some people think that time is a wheel and goes around. And so if you miss one opportunity, don't worry because it'll come around again. And others believe that time is a river and it flows on and never comes back. But the Chernovitzer brings the sweetest Torah. It's Torah I'll commit to memory forever. He says time is a vessel. Time and space is a vessel that you fill. You fill it divinely. Summer we take a little sabbatical, and I want to charge you with something. So if you could repeat after me. Yemecha Amalek. Which means God fills your time divinely. You should too. Time is not something that happens to us. It is something that we fill divinely. It's a sweet Torah. So that's where that prayer comes from. Through time and space means that this is how we fill. We fill it with love, the love of mother, father, the love of partner, teacher. Everyone in your life is either a partner, or a teacher, or love. Everyone. Even the petty tyrants, right? Even those people that really press your buttons, those are your greatest teachers. Your greatest teachers. They're your greatest partners in growth. And so we say the V'ahavta, and are there any questions ever you had about the Shema? You've been saying this now with me for years, and as a Jewish community for longer than we've been together. You ever had any questions about this piece? This is our source prayer. You ever read the English? We have a prayer.